It's Town and Country Time.
Riding down to Santa Fe, 2 nights of valley, then I'm on my way. See that sun sinking low in the west. On the trail I'm loving the best. Here we go, my old Pinto, gonna see a preacher about a gal. Riding down to Santa Fe, riding down to Santa Fe. Hey, riding down to Santa Fe.
Hi there. This is Mark Hamilton saying welcome to Town and Country Time, presented transcribed by your United States Army in cooperation with this station. Town and Country Time features the best in country and folk music, and of course the biggest stars. Music today by the Circle A Wranglers from 3rd Army Headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia, and the star of our show, one of America's top hillbilly artists, Capitol recording star PFC Farron Young.
All right, thank you ever so much there, Corporal Mark Hamilton. Hello to all you fine folks out in Radio Land. This is yours truly, PFC Farron Young, and all the Circle A Wranglers back again with you on Town and Country Time. Well, so we're all feeling real good today. How about you Wranglers, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, well, so that's all right. Yes, indeedy. All right, everybody feels in the pink, and I think it's about time for us to do some country music for all you folks. Right now, we'd like to start off with one of our Capitol records. Barney, if you give me a little kick-off on They Made Me Fall in Love with You. Who put the gold in your hair, the smile on your face, the devil in your eyes, the blue? I want to thank someone for all the things they done, because they made me fall in love with you. Who put the kiss on your lips and the hug in your arms, the goodness in your heart so true? I want to thank someone for all the things they done, because they made me fall in love with you. I'll thank your papa, and I'll tell him that he's got a pretty daughter. I'll thank your mama, and if she doesn't look like you, I'll tell her that she really oughta. Who put the smile in your talk, the zip in your walk, the goodness in each thing you do? I want to thank someone for all the things they done, because they made me fall in love with you. I'll thank your papa, and I'll tell him that he's got a pretty daughter. I'll thank your mama, and if she doesn't look like you, I'll tell her that she really oughta. Who put the style in your talk, the zip in your walk, the goodness in your heart, the truth? I want to thank someone for all the things they done, because they made me fall in love with you. All right, sir, fellas, they made me fall in love with you. Well, sir, that goes out to all you fine folks who asked for it here on Town and Country Time. They made me fall in love with you, one of our Capitol recordings. Well, sir, right now I think it's about steel guitar time, fellas. What do y'all think about it, huh?
Yes,
yeah. All right? Yes, sirree. We'll call on our good buddy over there, Corporal Roy Lund. Roy's a good friend of ours and does a great job on his twin-neck Fender steel guitar. Here he is right now with one they call the Wabash Blues. Oh, play it pretty now, Roy. Yes, sir, Roy, that's a fine job indeed on the Wabash Blues. I like the way you make that thing cry over there. That's what I call a fine job, yes, sirree. That's what I call talent. That fellow's got more talent in his little finger than I have in my whole body, yes, sirree. He sure does. He's a very fine musician, and we think an awful lot of him. We sure do, folks. Well, so right now I think it's about time to get our word for the wise in here today, and we've got a very important message that all you folks out there need to hear. So how about turning your set up just a little bit louder and catching these words that are important to each and every one, every American, and everybody that is connected with your United States Army. And here's a fellow who will tell you all about it, too, is Corporal Mark Hamilton.
Thank you, Farron. We all share freedom. Help share its defense. The motto is new, but the call it sounds is as old as the history of our country. Today, as we stand strong and alert against communism, the United States Army is calling for qualified young men and women to join the Freedom Team and become Army technical specialists. You'll be trained in the latest techniques, using the finest equipment. You'll be building a rewarding career for yourself. For full information, visit your nearest United States Army recruiting station, and the time to do it is now.
All right, sir, Mark, thank you ever so much. Yes, sirree. And we hope you folks out there will take heed of what Mark has to say on Town and Country Time, because, believe you me, it's strictly a word for the wise. Yes, sirree. Well, so, you know, we've got an awful lot of requests here for an old Hank Williams song, Hank being one of my favorites. In fact, my favorite. He's the one who is number one on my list of favorite entertainers. I know he was a fellow who was my inspiration for country music, and I always loved and thought a lot of all the songs that Hank put out, and him as a person. Hank was a great friend of mine, and I always loved him and thought an awful lot of him. And we've got a lot of requests here for one of the masterpieces that Hank wrote, so today on our show we'd like to include it in You Win Again. The news is out all over town that you've been seen running round. I know that I should leave, but then I just can't go. You win again. This heart of mine could never see what everybody knew but me. Just trust in you was my great sin. What can I do? You win again. For your victim now, all soon as head like mine was found, he'll give his heart, but all in vain. What can I do? You win again. You have no heart, you have no shame. You take true love and give the blame. I guess that I should not complain. I love you still, you win again. All right, so fellas, thank you ever so much, and the old Hank Williams masterpiece of You Win Again. Yes, sirree, a mighty fine tune indeed. You know, fellas, I think next week is when we'll be on our tour up in North Carolina. And we're going to sure be looking forward to seeing all the fellows up around Fort Bragg. And, too, on the way up North Carolina, we're going through South Carolina. We'll be able to stop by Fort Jackson and visit with all the fellows there. So how about let's today send our Town and Country Time show to all the fellows at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and all the fine folks there that are so nice to the soldier boys in Columbia, South Carolina, the little town that Fort Jackson is situated in, and to the folks at Fayetteville, North Carolina, where all the boys at Fort Bragg are located at. Well, so we've just about run out of time, neighbors, so I guess we better put our guitars back up in the sack. Be looking forward to our next visit with Town and Country Time. Until then, this is yours truly, PLC Farron Young, speaking for the entire gang, saying so long, neighbors. God bless each and every one of you.
Riding down to Santa Fe, soon I hit the valley, then I'm on my way. See that sun sinking low in the west, on the trail I'm loving the best. Here we go, open toe, gonna see a preacher by the gal. Riding down to Santa Fe, riding down to Santa Fe, hey, riding down to Santa Fe.
Town and Country Time is presented transcribed each week by your United States Army in cooperation with this station. Music by the Circle A Wranglers from 3rd Army Headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia, and our guest star, one of America's top hillbilly artists, Capitol recording star PFC Farron Young, who appeared on the show through the courtesy of the Commanding General, 3rd Army. This program was produced and directed by the Recruiting Publicity Center for the United States Army, and this is Mark Hamilton speaking, inviting you to join us next week at this same time, same station, for another edition of Town and Country Time. And in the meantime, reminding you, this year, more than ever before, in the Army, you serve your country and yourself. Thank you.